The narrative has changed a lot since January 6th, or rather, the period of time we've seen we've seen this thing play out. We are beginning to see those in control, them try and pretend that everything's fine, everything's normal, everything's going according to plan. That's obviously not true, and it feels like the vast majority of the people realize that. And I think the reason for this, the impetus, the reason people are really starting to realize that there's something very wrong with the current state of things is the treatment of the Red King, the man who won 2020, who was ousted from power and replaced with a literal puppet, who I believe literally needs to have an earpiece, a transceiver in his ear telling him what to do. Like, there's a lot of things wrong with this dictatorship we're currently in. And more and more, I think, people are starting to wake up to the fact that, yes, this ousting, this coup was, in fact, illegitimate. Like, the puppet didn't win shit. And more I'm starting to realize, I feel like, here's the thing, I am reminded really strongly of a quote from, like, a German general. I don't remember who it was. Some World War II guy. I don't remember his quote, but it was about propaganda and the nature of it and the purpose of it. Like, in order for propaganda to be effective, it needs to be true, right? In order to get people riled up about, like, defeating the enemy, no matter who it is, you're going to need to base your propaganda on reality, on truth, on, like, real events, real situations, real circumstances, real people. And the case with this 2020 thing, right? The case with this Red King thing, nothing these people have said about him has been true. Like, and nothing they said about the criticisms towards how this thing was run really hold up. In fact, people like me who were calling this thing out from the beginning, when it was happening, are proven more and more correct every day. I'm aware of two groups in Georgia and Arizona who are actively working really hard to try and expose what happened in 2020, and they're meeting a lot of resistance. But more and more, it feels like they are going to be able to prove that, yes, this situation was fraudulent and needs to be dealt with. Like, we need to deal with the people who allowed this to happen, because this completely undermined our entire society. Like, we need to acknowledge that these people are corrupt and need to be removed from power immediately. Like, there's no ifs, ands, and buts. Like, this is the reality of the situation we're in. Like, these people need to be removed. And of course, like, the Red King needs to be reinstated as soon as possible. We need, again, it's a work. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of effort. But I do think a lot of Reds are more than up to the challenge, are more than willing to fight, for their freedoms, for their liberties. I do believe in the next couple of years we are going to make our land great again.